No, I do not like this. What better way to celebrate Lunar New Year by watching To All the Boys I Loved Before while eating sushi? We're celebrating Chinese New Year by watching a Korean protagonist while I, a Vietnamese girl, am eating Japanese food. It's all types of East Asian up in here. I figured we might as well celebrate with some food because I have been reacting to the first two movies and now we're finally concluding it with the last movie. I have avoided watching the trailers because I wanted to come in completely surprised and not expecting anything. This video has been kindly sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. Squarespace is a fantastic platform because you can build websites for any kind of business that you would want, and they have tons of flexible features like collecting donations, email campaigns, social sharing, blogging tools. They even have integrated analytics so that you can learn what content leads to higher engagement, and then your website can even be more successful. You can get a free trial on Squarespace, and then if you ever decide to want to pay for it later on down the road, you can go to squarespace.com/readwithcindy and use my code readwithcindy to get 10% off of your first website or domain. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and watch the movie. K-pop. Oh, she went to Seoul over summer vacation? Dude, that's so fun. This is hitting different during Corona. Fun fact, a couple years ago, I actually did go to Korea and I got to wear one of their hanboks. And I'm just proud to see this Vietnamese actress pretending to be Korean and wearing a hanbok because same. Is it cultural appropriation? Who's to say? It's a very tricky conversation to have when it comes to Asian Americans in Hollywood. But you know what? I'm complicating this whole thing already. This is a teen movie.
You know, the truth is, I've barely had any time to miss you.
As you should, queen.
Just kidding. I miss you like crazy.
Oh, never mind. Damn.
So I'm glad you guys are both going to Stanford next year because you are not cut out for this long distance thing.
Honey, they ain't going to the same school. You just jinxed it right there. You single-handedly put this relationship together and also ruined it. The power the little sister has.
You went to the library for me?
Yeah, you know, sometimes I read books that don't have pictures, Cubby.
Did they add that line in because I said that he doesn't read?
Honestly, Laura G, let's be realistic. Do you think a guy like Peter Kavinsky has ever read a book in his life? You should have been surprised that he was able to string a sentence together.
Peter heard what I was saying in the last video and he was like, I'll show her. Listen, just because you read doesn't mean that you're smart. Just look at BookTube. Just look at me.
This girl, she came up to me speaking Korean, and they see me and they think I understand, and then I don't, and it's like I don't belong.
Oh, are we about to have some racial discourse? Laura Jean grappling with her biracial identity? Peter Kavinsky is just like, yeah, that sucks. This is not a realistic FaceTime conversation when you're lying down. You would be seeing like the double chins, unflattering angles, no makeup. The Wi-Fi would be all wonky, so the video quality would be bad.
Your mother came here the summer after we started dating. She wrote a wish on one of these locks, but she never told me what it said.
What if the wish was, don't marry someone else? The drama. This hits different during the pandemic. Don't be touching all those locks. You don't know where they came from.
Guys, what does it say? For the rest of my life.
That was a short life.
Excuse me.
Aw, he's cute.
You speak English.
So do you. Look how much we have in common.
Aw, he seems like a nice boy.
Hi, Cubby.
Aw, that's cute. Why am I being impressed by him doing the bare minimum? Damn, this pandemic really got me thinking differently.
We can't remember how we met.
I remember when we met. You don't remember when we met?
Oh, he remembers. Okay, here we go. I hate to say it, but they're cute.
You smile in your sleep.
She smiles in her sleep. Damn, how much more wholesome can she get? I cry in my sleep.
You gotta go.
What if I did it?
Then my dad would kill you.
You know what I'm looking forward to the most about college? Never having to say goodnight.
Oh my God, Peter, you're nasty. Oh shit, they got two houses?
Trina's rad and hot.
Of course Chris would think she's hot. I see you, bisexual queen.
Hey, Lucas, what's it gonna take for Chris to go to prom with me?
Promos me and it's over.
So you're saying that there's something between us that can be ended?
Ooh, shit, he got you there. Damn, Trevor's kind of smooth. Where's his movie,
Can I be one of your bridesmaids?
Okay, You can't just ask that.
I would be honored to have you girls as my bridesmaids.
And we can do a sparkler send-off. That's my one request.
And we could do a sparkler send-off. Damn, okay, let's just make it your wedding then, Laura Jean. We're just gonna do whatever the children want, huh?
Color scheme.
Neon lime.
Neon lime? Bitch.
Food. Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets? Well, maybe if they're spicy chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I ate like 40 of them last week. You can make a wedding cake with that shit. I say we hear her out on this one.
You got this. Everything is completely and totally.
Oh shit.
What you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
See, this is what happens when you have hope for the future. Oh no. Oh God, this is so embarrassing.
I know how to pick our song. Choose a number and whatever plays, that's it.
What if they get a breakup song?
Girl, you've got a hot boyfriend. Go enjoy him.
Ma'am, do not be calling your stepdaughter's boyfriend hot. Ugh, man, I wish I was traveling to New York City. This whole movie is just me watching them travel everywhere during a pandemic.
LJ, look, the library.
I like how literally all the characters think that she's only interested in a library. Like she has no other interest besides that. I'm also finding it ironic that I'm making a joke about this because when I travel, I also tend to visit the libraries there. Not me being as boring as Laura Jean.
Agent Covey.
What's happening?
Don't look at me. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to meet me back here in the lobby at 2100 hours.
He's cute. Damn, he's cuter in this movie. Am I just saying that because Jordan Fisher is gone? What happened to him, by the way? R.I.P. Jordan Fisher.
I'm not in a rush. We have all of college to figure that out.
Dude, just tell him. I'm sick of dragging this shit. Tell him already so he can tell you that he doesn't want to go to Stanford and he wants to go to a farther away college.
I'm sorry, I really wanted to make it work for us.
That's bullshit that you didn't get into Stanford. You're like way smarter than me.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Just transfer after your freshman year.
Oh yeah.
We get to see each other every single weekend. And then you transfer to Stanford after your freshman year.
Yeah, dude. It's totally gonna be fine until he decides to go to a farther away school. Dude, Trevor is such an underrated character. I really like this guy. Ooh, maybe she's gonna decide that she wants to go to NYU, which means she's gonna be even farther away from Stanford. I like how this whole montage is supposed to show her falling in love with New York City, but it's only showing the glamorous parts of New York City. Realistically, she would have seen a naked man on Subway and a woman carrying a rat as a pet. I feel like Laura Jean is too prissy for New York, but maybe it'll be a good character builder for her. Yeah, I guess it will be a good character builder for her. She's having these adventures. She's rebelling a little bit. Dude, that is a really nice couch. How is it in such good condition? I would totally try to carry that around the subway too. That's a steal right there.
Yes!
You know, this could be us someday.
Dude, I'm totally down. Sitting on a pink couch with all of my girlfriends? Hell yeah. Dude, you better ditch Peter. This is looking way better.
I felt it.
Well, we can always come back to it if we don't find something else.
Not this dry ass scene after that fun montage with the girlfriends. I don't know. I'm team girlfriends right now.
Hi.
Wait, this bitch has a walk-in closet? What the hell? Her dad must have good doctor money. Damn, she's not gonna have that shit in New York, I'll tell you that. She's gonna be living in a closet, realistically.
You must be Laura.
You're my dad. You should know your girlfriend's name.
Apologies, Laura Jean. Very nice to meet you.
You too.
Oh, not the daddy issues.
There's nothing worse than not feeling chosen.
I choose you, Peter Kavinsky.
I choose you too.
All right, Pikachu, pack it up.
I choose you, Pikachu. New I Choose You Pikachu. Batteries not included.
I don't know what I would do without you.
You're gonna have to figure it out soon because she's leaving for NYU.
We're done. I'm breaking up with him.
With who?
Who do you think, Dad? Day. He hates Harry Potter.
Really? Now I'm liking Day more. Who knew that random Korean kid was so woke he already knew that J.K. Rowling was transphobic?
I got into NYU. What? That's amazing. I know the way you looked at New York. It was love at first sight. If you do decide to go to NYU, just let me know.
Dude, what a plot twist in this entire franchise that she chooses Genevieve over Peter Kavinsky. Good for you. That's how it should be. Chicks over dicks, uteruses over deuteruses, ovaries before broveries, hoes before bros.
Hey, so I'm thinking about going to NYU. And I know that's not what we planned, but they have an amazing...
I wonder which college Jordan Fisher got into. Maybe you'll see him in NYU. Ooh.
Mason jars or tree wraps?
Mason jars are overrated, Tree.
Why? No, I like them. I need a wedding or a Mumford & Sons concert.
Damn, Kitty got some points. Kitty was like, fuck this white people shit. That's why she had to find her man all the way in Korea.
I'm not wearing a dress. I'm wearing a tux.
Oh, hell yeah, Kitty. Good for you, bitch.
No, the three of us should match.
Laura Jean, you better get the fuck out of here with your gender norms.
You're gonna ruin the whole look.
It's not your wedding, Lara Jean. So stop trying to control everything just because you're freaked out that you and Pete are gonna break up.
Oh my God. Kitty, why are you spinning facts in one day? She was not ready for that truth. Wow, he tied his own bow tie? No wonder he got into Stanford.
The winners, by popular vote, Peter Kavinsky and Emily Nussbaum.
Oh my God, who's Emily? She's so pretty. Where's my movie about her? Laura Jean, you better not be feeling insecure, because trust me, she could do way better than him.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God, remember this test? Is this all of them?
Wow, she really got out of giving him a new gift because she just recycled everything from the past few years. Laura Jean was like, I want to be economically friendly. We gotta save the trees, you know? Laura Jean, ma'am, let's keep this PG-13, please.
What's wrong?
I don't know, something just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it's because you're being filmed and I don't want to watch this shit.
Ever since I told you about NYU, you've been acting really distant.
So what, you want to have sex with me because you're feeling insecure?
No, that's not what I mean.
What is
Peter.
You literally chose to go as far away from me as possible. You chose distance.
No, she didn't choose distance. She chose girlfriends over you. Chicks over dicks.
I think we both know what 3,000 miles is gonna do to us.
Peter, you're being very cynical right now.
I want to be with you. That's all I've ever wanted.
Then why aren't you going to Berkeley?
Because Berkeley fucking sucks, dude. What the hell is she gonna do in Berkeley? Protest the student police? Eat overpriced ice cream? Be surrounded by Asian men? We clearly know she's not into that.
I'm not gonna wait for this to end in 3 months or 6 months or however long we last.
Oh my God.
Let's just end it now.
Peter!
I love you.
Not enough, apparently.
Not enough? Bitch, she's chosen a college. He's taking it like a personal attack. You literally broke up before anything even happened. Laura Jean, you better fight for your man. Or don't. Maybe you can just hang out with your girlfriends. That would be a cool spin-off too. Nah, you better invite Jordan Fisher to the wedding. I feel like it would be real fun.
Well, I'm happy for you, Chris.
Seems a little backwards though, right? Me and Trevor get together the same night you and Peter break up.
Well, you don't have to rub it in, bitch. You didn't have to say that out loud. Oh, isn't it a shame that I got together with this amazing drama-free boy while you had your heart broken? Isn't that just like a funny little coincidence?
I know it must be weird coming home to all this, but I don't want you feeling like I'm trying to take over your house.
I haven't seen my dad this happy in a really long time.
But when will you be happy, Margot? I've seen you in Pretty Little Liars. It's been tough for you.
Everything gets all mixed up together.
You know, I hate to say it, but this is actually a pretty cute wedding. I guess the movie didn't have a high enough budget to cover an actual wedding venue. They were like, we already spent so much money when you traveling to Korea and New York. Let's dial it down a little bit by having a wedding in a backyard. We'll do it like the hippies. Who is that?
Peter.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Oh. Hey. What I think that was gonna be John Ambrose. I thought we were gonna see a cameo for Jordan Fisher. It would have made no sense whatsoever to this story, but I still would have been excited.
Because I did everything without you, and I still don't need you. So I'm sorry if there's a disconnect.
Peter Kavinsky's like, damn, this is my time to shine as my acting. I'm gonna grit my teeth and bob my throat multiple times to show my angst. Ooh, I'm gonna rub my nose to show that I was crying. This is one of the most generic looking dads I've ever seen. Why are you so upset about this guy? You could literally just look at any other guy in the diner and pick him as your new dad.
May grow together through all the twists and turns of your life.
This is a big ass backyard. This lady knows what she's getting into. She's like, I'm about to get that doctor money. Good for you, Trina. Gotta get that doctor money. You just inherited this big ass backyard. It's about as big as a fucking planet.
I'm gonna miss this when I go. My sisters, Dad, Trina, Chris. I'm a person who saves things.
Laura Jean is definitely the type of person who holds a grudge because she holds on to things forever. What if John Ambrose just showed up? Come on, I just want to see some Jordan Fisher. Does it make sense to the story? No, I don't care. Oh, he left behind a yearbook. It's the bare minimum for me. Why am I getting swept up in it? Wow, he wrote a lot. Holy shit. This is probably more than he wrote in his fucking college essay.
It was 6th grade assembly. Your hair got caught in your chair. I helped you untangle it, and you smiled at me. My heart did a somersault.
I hate that this shit is cute. Not this wholesome bullshit. Of course he would fucking show up behind her all along. Classic horror movie trope that's now integrated within a rom-com. So are they leaving the lights on the entire night even though the wedding is over? How's their electricity bill gonna look like? All right, it doesn't matter because he got money. He got that doctor money. Oh, so they are gonna do it. Please do not show anything to me. No. I do not like this. In the same house on your own parents' wedding night? Disgusting!
You know one thing 3,000 miles is good for? Writing love letters.
Ah, we just tied it all back in full circle. I see you, Laura Jean, I see you. Well, that was cute. Good for her, I guess. All right, and that was the movie. We have finally finished the To All the Boys franchise. Go ahead and unsubscribe from my channel, and goodbye.
생각 너무 하지 마 재밌게만 놀아줘 우리 보면 어떡해 Sounds like something you would say Maybe we'd want it that way Maybe we'd want it to play In their face